The Thirsty Crow. In a quiet forest with tall trees and fluttering butterflies lived a clever crow. One hot summer day, the crow was very thirsty.
My throat is dry. I need water. I must find some soon.
The thirsty crow flew over the green forest, looking everywhere for water, but there was none to be found. The crow flew down into a forest path and finds a pot. Yes, there was some water in it, but it was at the very bottom.
Oh no! The water is too low. My beak can't reach it. What should I do now?
He tried again and again to drink the water, but was unsuccessful. However, the crow didn't give up. He looked around and noticed some small pebbles lying on the ground.
Wait a minute. I have an idea. If I drop these pebbles into the pot, the water might rise up.
Picked up the pebbles and dropped them into the pot. It continued the process over and over again. Slowly, the water rose to the top. The crow smiled, leaned forward, and took a long, refreshing sip. The clever crow had solved the problem all by itself and happily flew off. The clever little crow didn't give up when things got tough. He thought, he tried, and he found a way. So remember, kids, where there's a will, there's always a way. Once upon a time, in a quiet forest, a mighty lion was sleeping peacefully under the shade of a big tree. All the animals tiptoed around, careful not to wake him. But suddenly, a little mouse came scampering along, not noticing the lion lying. When it realized it's the lion, it thought to itself,
Oops, it looks like the lion. I must get away from here before the king wakes up.
but it was too late. The mouse, while escaping, was stuck under the lion's paw. In meantime, the lion wakes up.
Who dares to wake me? You little snack, how dare you wake me up?
Oh, mighty lion, please let me go. I didn't mean to disturb your nap. Please, if you let me go, I promise I'll help you someday.
Ha ha ha, you help me? What a joke. All right, little one, off you go.
Thank you, kind lion. I'll never forget this.
But don't count on me being this generous next time.
The lion was in a good mood that day, so he let the mouse go. Days passed, and one day the lion was walking through the jungle when suddenly he stepped into a hunter's trap. The more he struggled, the tighter the ropes got. He roared for help, but the jungle was quiet. Until...
Wait, that sounds like the lion. He must be in trouble. I must go and help him.
the little mouse came running. He immediately climbed on the net.
Hold still, lion. I'll help you.
The mouse began gnawing at the ropes with his tiny, sharp teeth. Soon, the ropes snapped one by one, and the lion was free.
You did it! You actually saved me. Thank you, little friend. I see now that even the smallest creature can be a great help.
And from that day on, the lion and the mouse became the unlikeliest of best friends. Dear children, remember, just like the little mouse, your kindness, courage, and cleverness can make a big difference. No matter how small, always finds its way back to you. Once upon a time, a mother goat with her 7 kids lived in a cozy cottage. The kids were happy, playful, and full of energy. One day, she had to go into the forest for food. Before leaving, she gathered her little ones into the house and said seriously,
"My dear children, I have to go out, but be careful. The big bad wolf is lurking in the forest. If he comes here, he will eat you all up. He can disguise his voice, but you'll know it's him by his rough voice and his black paw."
And off she goes. The wolf sees the mother going out.
Ha! I can now go and eat them all up. There is no one to protect them. What a lovely feast I am going to have.
The wolf goes to the house and knocks the door.
"Open the door, my sweet children. It's your mother,"
said a deep, gruff voice. The kids were smart. One of them replied,
You're not our mother. Her voice is soft and kind. Yours is rough. You're the wolf.
"Open the door, little ones. It's Mama. Listen to my soft voice."
This time, the voice did sound like Mama's. But the youngest kid peeked under the door and gasped.
"Mama doesn't have black paws. You're the wolf."
The wolf stomped away, but not for long. He went to the miller and covered his paws in white flour to make them look like a goat's. Then he returned for the 3rd time.
"Knock, knock. It's your mother, my children."
The kids saw soft white paws and heard their mother's voice. They believed it and opened the door. Oh no, it was the wolf. The little goats ran and hid in an underground room. They came up with a plan. In meantime, the wolf was tired and took a nap.
"Let's go to Mama and tell her that the wolf came into the house. She will surely have an idea."
3 goats tiptoe and go out of the house. They describe what had happened to their
Oh
mama.
my God! Okay, don't worry, kids. I have a plan. Just grab some stones along with you and bring them home.
They then tie the stones to the belly of the sleeping wolf. They all look eagerly to see what happens. The wolf wakes up and is thirsty, so it goes to the nearby river to drink water. He was heavy and he stumbled to the river for water. But as he leaned over, splash! He fell in and sank to the bottom, and Mama Goat hugged them tight. The 7 goats danced with joy. The moral of the story is be cautious and don't trust strangers, even if they try to deceive you. Always listen to your parents' warnings and being clever and alert in dangerous situations.